Hello and welcome back, everybody, all to Juicy Game Night Weekly here at Versus Games in the Oviedo Mall. Number 80, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. I wanted to get that out of the way with first before introductions. Dark Sage, as usual, joining tonight for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Unfortunately, we had to cancel last week due to the, or at least a unforeseen hurricane that unfortunately never came, but for better and for worse, we're back here now. It's a smaller bracket than usual, just smaller turnout this week than usual, unfortunately. But that just makes a compact bracket for y'all to see tonight here. Up first, if I'm not mistaken, is Mo back air and Claus, or Klaus. Two very, very interesting tags, especially the first gentleman's name. But anyways, Min Min is a character that I'm told is supposed to be very scary, but I unfortunately have not really seen that much of this character for myself. Well, then again, I did, as I've mentioned before, I have dropped off of this game's meta quite a while back, so if I'm not familiar with Steve, then I got quite a bit of homework to do, but still. Bowser Jr. is another character I don't really see that often either, but more back air is making pretty good use of like a very mid-ranged projectile focus play. Here he is. We got Goober joining us on the mic right now. Oh, shoot. Can you see this okay?
Yeah, I can see. I'm good.
Alrighty. Okay.
How's it going?
Doing all right?
I didn't realize things had started.
I mean, as long as there's an open seat for you, so everything's good.
Oh, we got Min Min.
Yeah, I was just talking about how infrequently I've seen this character and how scary she's apparently supposed to be.
Yeah, I wish I saw her even less frequently. AKA never. That would surely be great.
What's the name of her little, her dragon hand?
I think it's just Dragon Arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got the Dragon Arm, the Ram, that's what she has right now. What she just killed with is the Mega Watt.
The Mega Watt,
Those
yeah.
are the 3 different arms.
Just making very prominent space control. But Bad Guy's doing a really good hit and run gameplay and overall here, game 1. That's just the nature of Bowser Jr., I suppose.
Yeah, definitely the kind of game plan you want to have against Min Min, because you know she's just gonna throw those arms out over and over again, and he's got ways to like kind of jump around, control space, stay away from where Min Min can throw those arms. No idea how the matchup would be, but on that regard, it looks at least doable.
Ooh, what's her up-close game like? Because characters like that typically have weak defenses.
Yeah, not great. She's got a fast up smash. They actually nerfed that in one of the patches. It used to be faster. She's got a really good dash attack. But the thing is, most of her like up-close options are more so to like get further away from your opponent once again. So it's like she won't be like, you know, doing crazy things to you when you get close, but
yeah, but that's like typically her weak spot, just in case you're trying to develop a game plan around her.
That and her recovery is like really linear and also doesn't go very far.
Yeah.
So that's where you have to do it, but it can be still a little hard to recover against a Min Min who's good at covering herself as she's recovering.
Yeah, both players kind of drawing things out a little bit here. It's pretty crazy how high they are right now.
Yeah, this is definitely especially in like a Bo Bear situation. Yeah, going down a stock to Min Min is like the last place I'd ever want to be.
She could be so demanding of that neutral space. I mean, that goes without saying, but still, she's particularly good at it.
Oh, he lived.
Oh, there you go.
I didn't think he'd get the clown car back. Sometimes he does, and I don't understand why. And then other times he doesn't, and I don't get it either.
You gotta love that inconsistency. It's wonderful.
They're playing this game nonstop for over 5 years, and there's still some things I'm like, yeah, I don't know why this happens.
For as much subsystems there are in Ultimate, there are several blind spots and inconsistencies. Oh man, getting him in disadvantage there, almost getting the stage spike. Ooh, dang. That was a good up B on shield there. There you go. He's just kind of chasing him away. Oh my goodness.
Wow, Min Min's heavy. Why is she heavy?
It's those arms of hers.
She's literally like a heavyweight. Like, it's unbelievable.
It's the material of her elasticity, I guess. I don't know.
She's still alive. Die.
There you go.
Thank you.
An entire stock ahead as well, having more back air take the first game.
I am not going to be unbiased. Min Min is my least favorite character in this entire game. So.
Out of all 90-plus characters and all their individual quirks and silliness.
And it's not even close. That's the best part.
I can imagine because, like, I mean, I stopped playing this game around, I can't even remember, sometime in 2020, strangely enough. But, yeah, the very little experience I actually had against Min Min players have not been good, especially with her Dragon Arm being the way that it is.
Yep. The only good thing that came in the Min Min patch for me was that's when they buffed Falcon. That's when the magic started for me. But anyways, we're off Min Min now. We're back to Inkling, which is who I am more familiar with as Klaus? I don't know how you pronounce his tag.
I would probably say Klaus.
Yeah. Klaus's first pick is I know to be the Min Min.
Santa Claus.
Maybe like a Mother 3 reference. I don't know.
It could be. That's what I was thinking of first time.
That's what in Gainesville we had someone whose Discord username was that for the reference to.
Oh man, that was a really good up B there. Ooh, missed the back air though on the Koopaling. The Koopa, Mecha Koopa, that's what it's called, yeah.
That F smash is so strong.
Pitiful range, but once you get there, especially once you set it up properly, that's what back air looked like he was trying to do. You gotta do what you can.
Oh my gosh.
Right, sniping him all the way down there.
Kinda sniped, man. That was crazy.
Like a semi-snipe, whatever you want to call that. Up air juggles, but with the further combo potential, unfortunately.
Yeah, Inkling's hurt box is really hard to hit. In general, she's like not very big, and especially when she's dashing, since she goes into the ground, it's like it's really hard to hit her.
I haven't really considered that since she's usually just like, I'm usually on the receiving end.
Yeah. This is another character that like pretty much no one plays anymore, so it's like people forget.
I saw a bit of this character during my my online days, which for as much as that means.
Yeah, the early day ults, people thought this character was like a top tier, and then they were like, wait a minute, no, she's not.
I mean, it's usually like those gimmicks that usually have a character like Ride or Die.
Yeah. Has a really hard time killing awkward hitboxes, but...
There you go, good confirm into the forward air right there. I didn't know you could do side B into up B like that.
Yeah, sometimes it works, and that was like the perfect DI and everything for it. It's such a strong hammer, obviously. Ooh, that was interesting.
Yeah, for as much hit and run that back air is doing right now, any hits, any confirms that he's getting, he's really capitalizing on, which I really appreciate. Ooh, there you go.
Like Klaus really needed that roller confirm, and missing that, it's going to be a lot harder to turn this game around now.
Yeah, you can see he's kind of playing it very patiently in that mid-range. That forward air looks like it's kind of, I want to say disjointed.
Yeah, it's definitely disjointed.
There you go.
There
we go.
Got a little bit of extra credit, but still very doable now.
Yeah, granted, if you can get a good confirm, it's to start a combo.
Yeah, Inkling can be good at piling on that damage, especially if you get some good of that ink mechanic on your opponent. Like the damage that any hit does is like just multiplied. So it's a good start, but let's see if we can get anything off of it.
Oh man, getting caught in the explosion to put him further in disadvantage. Switching sides though, but not a very good percentage to be at. Oh man.
That was such a good Mecha Koopa.
Good parry on the bomb there just to maintain his position. There you go, racking up little damage, little by little. All you got to do is just play it patiently. Unfortunately, that's not the case for now.
Yeah, that's absolutely going to take it. I think I'm the next set on stream.
Alrighty, good luck, my friend.
Off. I don't know. Where do I go? No.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know. It's not mine.
Well, we got the bracket pulled up on my phone, so like that's usually what it's used for. So, hello, everyone. My hair. I'm never satisfied with my hair every single time. I always... That's just how it is. You all know me. But Goober going up against Derpington, it looks like. That's a very 2012 tag right there. Epic Derp. Oh, man, I backed myself out of the bracket just now. The signal in here is not great. Took me like 15 minutes to load up this bracket, and now we gotta do it again. But now we know that Goober and Derpington are up next. Alrighty, Goober obviously with his Captain Falcon, obviously. Goober usually makes quick work of these brackets every week. He's usually pretty consistent. Again, it's a smaller bracket than usual, but you never really want to say for certain whether or not something's in the bag. We're all just here to watch some Smash Brothers, so they can go either way. It's a lot of fun to watch. There are 90 characters in this game, you know, and you never know when someone's going to pull out a Diddy Kong or something, or a Dr. Mario, or Greninja, or any of those oddball characters. God forbid any of the characters that I play and that I'm familiar with. We got, I can't remember the name of the gentleman who comes out with his pit every now and then. I think he's from North Florida, if I'm not mistaken. I could be. But he usually has shown up every now and then to prove to people that pit is actually pretty decent. Well, granted, he's one of those characters that, you know, whose skill is reliant on the player. Very well-rounded. But unfortunately, that's not what we're working with. That's just 6-bit wishful thinking. Oh, boy, we got a Sonic. Sonic, again, similarly to Min Min and Steve, is a character whose horror I have not seen for my own eyes. Man, if Bowser Jr. was an example of what to set, of what we're going to see, hopefully this Sonic isn't going to, you know, pile on. Oh, man, both players really... Oh, there you go. Derpington making the first attack with that dash attack there. Charging that spin dash with a good back air to land some damage. Hamburger. Good to perfect parry from Goober. Dropping the combo, but getting a reset. Jabs trading. Switching sides. Goober, once again, as in the nature of his character, being very selective in his approach and how it confirms. Unfortunately, a sour sought forward air. And whiffed. Commentary's hard sometimes. But the moment's gone, so that doesn't matter. Both players at a pretty even percentage right now, so it could really go either way. Sonic's kill confirms aren't really very easy to land from my experience. So he's really got to lay out. Oh, great up tilt from Goober to send Derpington all the way down there. Oh, man. Very spotty Goober's playing. Oh, man, there you go. That's the clean back air, unfortunately. Oh, man, the spring missed, but he's going to cover it with another back air. There you go, dodging the spring properly this time. Goober actually getting his spot back on the advantage for whatever that means in this particular instance. This in Smash 4, you can't footstool your opponent into the abyss. Oh, man. Now Goober's kind of backing off here. Good tech there on the up B. I mean, the up air juggles from Falcon. Yikes. Still not dead yet. Hopefully, you never know when that can change. Yeah, Goober's adaptability was really good. He, like, dropped possible. Oh, my goodness! Goober's still in the game. Yeah, Goober dropped that for any aerial for a down smash on the ground once he landed. That was some good adaptation on his end. And there we go. That's a proper finish that time. That's an average. It's a good thing Sheik's not on screen because, you know, you get the obligatory 200% damage kill confirmed. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Derpington managing to make a stock at all is impressive, but unfortunately, he's got a bit of work to do, especially against Goober. You never know when that might change. Charging the spin dash in order to get something. Just kind of fly around his opponent like a moth to a flame. Just kind of figure out when to approach properly. No conversions there, unfortunately. Dang, that Sonic's neutral air kind of hangs for a bit. Oh, no! You got to be careful with that homing attack. It can put you in instances like that. Sonic's recovery isn't bad either. It's not like it's the end of the world, but still, you don't want your opponent to take advantage of that just in case things go wrong. Falcon kick trade into the blast zone. That's not looking good for Derpington right there. Oh, man, just jabbing over the spot dodge. Sour spot fair to put him still in disadvantage. There it is. You're not recovering from that. Even at that angle, like Captain Falcon's down tilt is a surprisingly strong tool at percentages like that due to its trajectory. But Goober taking game 1 against Derpington. Yummy water. The water is delicious. Especially when the lovely venue owners here at Versus Games give it to you for free when they know you're commentating. So it's a very huge shout out to those people. Running it back, making a stage change to Smashville. I almost called it Town and City. To Animal Crossing stage number 1. Oh boy. That was quite a still moment right there for how brief it was. Oh man, that forward air was a little bit too slow to come out to challenge against that spin dash. Yeah, Derpington's getting a pretty decent percent lead against Goober so far. And jumping straight from the platform to get it in Goober's level. That's an awkward platform. Just one dead center in the stage. And fishing from those down airs, hoping for Derpington to just kind of glide into one of them. Dang, whiffing the back air to get himself into the... Ooh, man, there's whiffing a lot of blows. Clean forward air to get the first stock against Derpington. Oh, man, you don't want to start your game just yet. 30% already from 2 exchanges, geez. Well, one of them was Falcon dive, so that's bound to hurt a little. Goober being very careful with how he gets back up from the ledge. Good forward air to cover out the recovery from Goober to hopefully even out the field against him. There you go, you're getting the up air juggles. We got plenty of those in Smash. Ah! Goober just kind of fishing those out there. Hopefully to get Derpington to glide into one of them. Oh, goodness. Goober remaining his ground, not chasing too far. For the percent lead that he has, he's still being very careful with where he wants to do it. Another good up tilt. Yikes, there it is. Yeah, look, Goober looks like he's playing keep away now, ironically enough, against a character like Sonic. Derpington getting up air juggles of his own, but unfortunately dropping it. Oh no! The whiffed down air. Not whiffed, but the sour spot, whatever. Down air, no spike, so more up air juggles from Goober. Oh man, the invincibility covered it just enough so that he didn't get hit by the down smash right there. Forward air duel from all the way over there to kill. Having Goober take the second game of the night. GG's. Yeah, Derpington played pretty okay there. He didn't do bad. Because a character like Sonic, it's kind of similar to how Goober plays in the fact that any interactions, even though he's zipping around the screen all the time, and he confirms that he got, you know, he made sure to take advantage of, but unfortunately wasn't going to be enough. Who else we got next?
Back where I want to be. I don't want to play the game. I want to talk about it.
Well, what's your opinion against Sonic? Because I was just talking about how I haven't seen any of his horrors.
All right, yeah. So Sonic is, in my opinion, the second best character in the game, right behind Steve. And I think that matchup is pretty much unwinnable for Captain Falcon when played optimally. Sonic is way too fast for him. Falcon cannot. Like, obviously Falcon's fast, but the only character faster than him is Sonic. He can't catch up. He has no disjoints. He's got no projectiles to deal with spin dash. It's like every interaction I win, it's because I completely call out where he was going to be. So
it's like
I got to earn that is what I'm saying.
It's like in an anime or something when someone's going super fast. He's like, you're over there. So you
yeah,
got to like cross. You got to like you know, cross fists or whatever the saying is. My brain's not super active today, unfortunately.
I know
even
what you
though
mean.
I knew, but you know.
But yeah, so like you know,
catching a fly basically, chasing after images.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's like that's how I got like multiple kills because I was like, he's been recovering a lot with like these neutral beasts to like kind of homing attack onto me.
But you have to make it whiff.
I can make him go high, and either I get a whiff, and I by dodging it, and then I get a good punish. Or a couple times I just flat out challenged it with like an up tilt when he was recovering, and it spiked him. Like I think I did that twice.
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
did.
like, And I'm like, yeah, I'm calling you out, man. You're doing this. I'm going to hit you for it. But, I mean, Sonic, as good as, obviously, he's like really good character is what I'm saying. I have to like outplay it. But he's a very difficult character, too. Like compared to some of the other characters that are kind of play to win, you need to be like, really play well.
Really work with Sonic, yeah, because he, for some reason, was one of those characters that, one of the first characters I picked up when Smash Ultimate first came out, and I did not enjoy it because of just how many times you had to hit your opponent before you can go, ha! Or like a back air or something, because like his kill confirms are just like, they're so high up there. I'm like, I don't want to work for this, really.
It's like the only Sonic player that really pushes his advantage state is Sonic's right now. Like, all the other top Sonics are like, not that not that good. They are good, but they aren't pushing his advantage state. Like, they're not getting the big combos or anything. But even then, like Sonic's, I don't know, compared to like characters like Rob or Kazuya or Steve or anything, you're not going to get as much off of one interaction. Like, what makes the character really good is that his neutral is like like he's gonna spin, you know. And his disadvantage, too, he's so hard to hit, actually. And they gave him a frame 2 air dodge, and his recovery goes everywhere. It's like...
Yeah, I saw that Derpington's like invincibility frames were like pretty gracious, honestly, especially against that down smash on that last game. I was like...
They are, yeah. I don't know why they gave him that stuff. I'm like, he doesn't need that. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But, you know, whatever. And that's why he's really good.
Alrighty, next up we got... yeah, this bracket's going by pretty slowly, unfortunately. Yeah, more back airs getting up on the setup right here. I'm not sure if... oh, okay, against Spoon it looks... Wait, that's Claus. Is it?
That is, what's his tag right now? Mo Bear. And he's playing Spoon, right?
I'm not sure because I see the 2 tags, but I don't associate the 2 faces because like
that's
I see
Mo
the 2
Bear.
Yeah, okay. So More Bear and Spoon, it looks like, is the next game.
Mo Bear, a.k.a. Bandit Keith, a.k.a. Schrader, a.k.a. whatever else you want to call him. I know he's had plenty of tags.
Hi.
Good morning.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Checking the time real quick. It's not morning. They didn't seed you.
That's an Uncle
They
Grandpa
didn't seed
reference
you.
right there.
What did they think I was going to get?
I think that's
Billy
you were the
Hatcher.
6th seed.
I mean, I was playing like ass.
I'm sure we got some Billy Hatcher enjoyers.
That's Spoon.
Spoon? Oh,
That's
there
his
he is.
opponent, yep. You're playing on stream. Yeah, you're playing right now on stream. Or I think so. Yeah, you are.
Yes. So you said that Mo Bear is known prior as Bandit Keith?
Yeah.
I should know that because I literally commentated with him. I don't make eye contact when I talk to people, so I'm just like, oh, yeah, totally. Yeah. It's like, oh, Bandit Keith? Yeah, totally. Okay. Yeah, but, yeah, basically the point I'm trying to make is that I've been wanting to change my tag myself for a while now, but I've made myself so established in this community for as long as I have that, like, if I change it, because we got Battery over there, over there. The winner of this weekend's CEO Veto Tekken 8 tournament, they changed their tag relatively recently, like sometime before or after Tekken 8 dropped. I can't remember. I think it was sometime before, but yeah, it's possible. But like, I've become so comfortable with my tag, but at the same time, it's one that I've used for, I've mentioned this before, since I was like 9 years old. So like, there's a little bit of sentimentality in it, but like, again, you can read it. It's pretty embarrassing.
It is definitely a like, ooh, I'm an edgy kid kind of tag a little bit.
It's got some wizardy vibes to it, but it also rolls off the tongue super well too. So like when you don't think about it too hard, it actually like I like react like a dog. I'm like, oh, that's my name.
Yeah,
so,
that's like the hardest ones to change your tag from. Like if you've had it for a while, you're involved in the scene and everyone gets to know you by that tag, especially if it's a tag that like works well as the nickname. Like you can change it, but everyone's still gonna call you your old tag.
Yeah, absolutely.
There have been plenty of people who have done stuff like that. I have gone through a few tags since I started competing in Smash, but they were all before I really like got well known in the scene. And so no one knows me from my old tags except for like some of my close friends who like make fun of me because my first tag was Adam and Otto because my name's Adam and I played Shulk.
That's not bad though. I kind of like it.
It's really funny. I like it, but like I vibe with Goober. Goober's a good tag.
Goober's silly.
It's like, yeah, you lost to Goober. Imagine. Anyways, Spoon
Yeah.
Snake. That's not his normal character.
Snake's not a, Snake is a character I've struggled with the hardest, also from my experience personally. He's so heavyweight. It feels like he can just kind of squeeze his way out of any situation. You can kind of. He takes a particularly long time to kill due to his weight and all that. Those grenades of his and the landmines, he can just basically just like guarantee that he doesn't ever die. But that doesn't seem to be a problem for Keith right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very new character for Spoon. He's historically been known for his Rob, and he was telling me his goal was to win just one Smash Nights, just one single one of the UCF weeklies, and then he was going to quit the game. And he did. He won one. And I guess he didn't quit the game, but I guess he decided good time to drop my main and play some other characters because I haven't seen him play Rob ever since then. I've seen the Snake and the Crom.
I mean, I feel like there's enough overlap between Snake and Rob in regards to their gameplay, and if that's not too far-fetched to say, because they both got like their set play and their projectiles and stuff like that.
Yeah,
They're
a lot
both
of
very
item
heavyweights.
play and stuff.
Yeah. See, 166%. What we just missed earlier is that there it is, because back air tried using an up air against Snake Cypher all the way up while he was at the blast zone and he needed to get launched because of the freaking armor from Cypher, even though he was at 130% at the top of the blast zone, but he didn't get killed. Oy.
Deserved.
This freaking character. But he's solid Snake, though. We never thought he'd come back, but here he is now, so we shouldn't be complaining. We got him anyways. We got, of course, we can't see Palutena at Juicy Game Night without seeing at least a couple of Nair juggles right there.
Over and over and over and over again.
Oh, dear. Spoon trying to even out the playing field here. There you go. You got to be careful with when those grenades detonate. Missing the up smash, unfortunately, going back to neutral. Well, there's a Snake. You got to get. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I spoke too soon.
Spoon has not been able to get any footing whatsoever. It's just Mo Bear's been completely handling the entire game.
I figured that Spoon would have lost a stock by now, but the Kia missile in order to scare back air into possibly making a mistake, but unfortunately warping straight back to the stage because Palutena. Oh dear. There we go. Spoon just basically trying to keep away for some reason.
Good job covering the spot dodge. There's the down air. 3 stock.
Oh boy.
Wow.
That's a good start for Keith right here. Man, oh man. You said he hasn't played, you said Spoon hasn't switched back to Rob since that Smash Nights incident, right?
I've not seen him play Rob at all since then.
Well, never say never, just in case he wants to get desperate.
Question is, does he care at all?
Does he have enough dignity?
I'd personally care a bit. Like, I don't know. This is a tournament, like, unlike Smash Nights, which is you're free to enter college local. You can make, at least, you paid to be here, and you can make some money by getting in one of the top placements at this tournament. But he's sticking with the Snake.
Snakes by Snake, solid. Snake's very hard not to do an impression of. Oh, there we go, just zoning out with grenades over here to have Keith basically work his way in. Oh man, the grenade's not going to cover the moments pass too soon. There we go, basically trying to play mid-range. Spoon has a better advantage game so far, excuse me, than what he's gotten in the last game.
Yeah, this is definitely a much better start.
Of course, you got to use that up smash to cover any ledge recovery. Oh man, working his way in through those auto reticles. There you go. Clean up smash in order to cover. Just do it again. Oh no.
Yeah.
That was a cool little option select there, locking him in place with the side tilt.
Yeah, very good. Very, already doing way better than he did last game.
There you go. You just got to keep his head in the game.
What the heck? Yo, back air?
Yeah, Snake I feel is one of those characters where you really have to get in a certain win condition in order to really snowball your opponent. Because obviously with those projectiles of his up smash, his grenades, and his C4s, and the Nikita's even, you really have to get your opponent in a very, very constrained spot in order for you to work your game plan. That up air covers way more space than one would expect. again, it's just, I have to say it every time, Palutena is not attacking, she's just flexing and looking pretty. And it's just, it happens to register as an attack, and that entire halo of hers is just the hitbox, because why not?
They just gigantic, like multi-hit Ivysaur up air. They were like,
Oh
yeah,
goodness.
let's give this to a character.
Taste the rainbow. Yeah, Spoon's playing much better this game than he has the last. He's already at a pretty good percentage lead and advantage.
Yeah, this and every other percent is kill percent against Snake. Like this character.
I'm surprised we haven't
kills.
seen any up tilts yet. That's like one of the main. There it is! Oh my God! Reverse
was like,
commentator,
oh, yeah,
Chris.
I guess
You'll love
I'm
to see it. Oh my goodness!
Spoon was like, yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen any up tilts yet either.
You know what,
let's do
Dark
it.
Sage? You're right. Man, there we go. This is getting a little bit more hype now. Spoon's making a clutch play now, getting a stock lead this time against that 3-0 last game. But hopefully he can keep his head in the game. Just use that Cypher armor his way through back to the ledge. Throwing grenades all the way from beyond the blast zone to ensure that your opponent's not too comfortable. Oh man. You got a dash block against those auto reticles and explosive flames. Palutena's zoning is crazy.
Really?
I mean, it's Palutena up air. It could do everything. We were just talking about it.
That's crazy.
Uh-oh. Good spot dash against the dash. More Nair juggles.
Ooh,
Oh,
Bear
no,
has the
careful.
lead now. First time all game.
Snake can take all that damage, but he is heavyweight. But still, that is a lot of damage to be racking up, regardless of the character. There you go. Nothing to capitalize off the grenade explosion for it, unfortunately.
You got Snake rushing him down there.
Oh, wow!
Call out. Call out.
That was such a clean clutch game from Spoon right there. The Nikita missile into where Palutena's warp was going to go. That was great. That was absolutely spectacular. Hopefully Spoon can keep this game up.
Yeah, that adaptation was very strong. Very, very different from
He
Game
locked
one.
in. This man's woo. Really highlighting Snake's strengths there. Is he switching controllers now?
He might be.
Looks like it.
He has a
Interesting.
box and he has a pro.
I keep forgetting you can use boxes on Smash because like it's analog, obviously. So I'm just like bewildered as to how that stuff can even work at all.
Okay, that's even funnier. I expected that maybe it had to do with the character switch, but no, he's going the same character, just a different controller.
Just being a little bit more comfortable, I guess, something a bit more traditional.
That's crazy. Dude, you hear people do counter-pick characters, counter-pick stages. Now we got counter-pick controllers.
Yeah, Tekken has a little bit of that. I can't remember the example, but there was a Jack player at some point at some tournament. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, he's doing the controller switch, and hopefully that can make him a little bit more comfortable and win this set of here.
Ooh, that left ledge really feeling that Nikita.
Oh, man, more up air covers.
Snake cannot get down. He got down.
There you go. Playing very defensively here, especially with dash blocking when approaching a neutral. Careful.
Yeah,
Making himself
forward air.
comfy at disadvantage.
Some interesting, like I'm like, huh, did not expect that decision.
Ooh, careful blocking the grenade at the last second, but unfortunately going into a nair. Oh, man. Yeah, that explosive head has much more priority than the grenade since it's multi-hitting. Oh, man, the up air to cover the...
Almost killed at like 70%, dude.
Yeah, back air tried going below him, but the up air caught it. Or excuse me, the up tilt. So silly. The double warp in order to play. Ooh, man. It's not good enough,
The
though.
double teleport cancel into stand right on a C4. Oh, the double up tilt. What is happening this game?
We're finally getting the snake shenanigans that we've been wanting to see.
Where's that? I'm like, this is some whack stuff.
This was no, this is what backer picked the stage. Yeah, I'm not sure if platforms have to do with anything and Snake's game plan. It probably does.
Snake's game plan, platforms are really good because the explosions just cover the entire area on a little bit above and below the platform. Like, you'll be standing below a platform with a C4, he'll detonate C4, and you'll get blown up. Like, that's stupid. But they're also really good for Palutena because you obviously got, like, up air juggles.
Oh, yeah, because, you know, ladder combos and stuff like that. Oh, man.
Really goes both ways.
Oh, man, just dash blocking like traditional fighting game stuff.
I wish I could do that. Falcon's dash shield is 16 frames.
Is it vary by character?
Yes. Depending on how many, how long your dash is.
Oh, that's so strange.
The only character, like, Falcon's tied with a handful, but the only character who has, like, the slowest dash shield in the entire game is Robin. Whose dash is 16 frames, and so her dash shield is 17.
Interesting. Yeah, Robin's already like a super tanky character already as it is, so I don't know why that surprises me. It's easy for me to forget that Robin and Corrin are in the game. So.
Yeah, honestly. It's like, yeah.
Spoon's unfortunately not in a good position here. He's got to work pretty hard in order to catch up to where back air is. Oh no, the back throw to get him into the disadvantage.
Ooh, good air
exactly
dodge.
where you want to be.
Oh, the reads.
With the back air. A lot of empty jumps. Both players are very scared.
Dude, we're watching some Brawler Snake gameplay. Like, he's like, oh yeah, I've got grenades. I can pull those.
Oh man, good empty jump above him.
Woo!
Again, you wanna, oh, there it
yeah,
is. There's the back air.
Missed ledge. I think he meant to go to ledge there.
There you go.
Well,
that was a good play from Spoon. That was not a good game that he played the first time, but that was an excellent, fantastic game he played the second.
Yeah.
What
the set ended up being really good.
Man, oh man.
After that first game, I wasn't sure if it would, but
it's like, oh man. It's good we have that background information too with Smash Knights and Rob. It's good, good pretext as to his character motivations. I'm talking like it's a shonen anime or something. But,
yeah, we got the juicy game night storylines here.
I mean, in all seriousness, they really help towards like, you know, like local rivalries and stuff like that, and just like whole pretexts, because like obviously fighting games are a whole shebang of like self-improvement, blah blah blah. They're basically a skill, so it's cool to see, you know, just chronicling other people's like personal journeys when it comes to, even if it's just a video game. But you know, that's what I like the most about fighting games, is that it's like it's a skill you develop. It's a journey that you go on, for as cheesy as it sounds, but it's true.
It's a lot of fun.
Darn. Okay,
I think we're gonna have a Spoon on stream again.
It looks like it. Yes.
That's a losers quarters match then against Max Wax.
Yeah, my bracket's not loading in time.
Who that is?
Yeah, there are a couple of names in these Smash brackets that, you know, just kind of pop up every now and then.
My friend just sent me this.
It's a good reaction image right there. Oh, man. Does Spoon have any of the other pockets, to your knowledge?
I think he has a Crom.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You mentioned that.
At least he played it in doubles with me on Sunday.
Sundays is where Smash Nights is, right?
Yeah.
I would have added 10 more of those if parking at UCF wasn't terrible.
Yeah. Nah, I get it.
Anyways, we're here now at Juicy Game Night, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I did not get the opportunity to see who Max Wax played. I saw him playing earlier, but I didn't look over at the monitor. Oh, I saw him hovering over Crom. Wait. Unless that's Max.
Game & Watch. Okay, okay, that explains it, I was going to say.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
This matchup doesn't sound very good.
In whose favor?
I'd imagine in Snake. Like, I think it would be in Game & Watch's favor, because Bucket.
Oh, it could go either way, because Game & Watch is a very lightweight character, obviously. But Mr. Game & Watch is Mr. Game & Watch, an extremely well-rounded character and just capable of squeezing his way out of any situation, being able to basically convert any situation to be super deadly.
Potentially the most ignorant character in the entire game.
Just running straight into the C4, you always got to be very considerate of that. That's the thing with fighting against Snake. You got to think like fourth dimensionally when fighting him. Oh boy.
Yo, catching the down air down. He was like, I'm used to your Game & Watch habits.
Good dash attack to keep him at disadvantage. Excuse me. Oh man, that's an awkward up B conversion right there.
Spoon does these like weird forward airs out of disadvantage with Snake, which like I haven't seen it work yet. And I don't even know what the like reward would be if it did work, but I kind of want to see one happen. Cool combo.
That Snake shenanigans, 140% from all the way at the other side of the stage, and he still lives.
You tell me, Mr. Utility Belt.
Oh man, missing the Syphy. He probably already used it, right? He was in the air
Yeah.
for a while.
Actually, I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh man, covering it with an up tilt. Oh boy. Yeah, Maxwax still trying to find some good conversions and opportunities. Unfortunately, still underestimating the C4s and where they're located and when they're placed.
Yeah, it covers so much area. It's like any tech option on that platform.
Man, there it is again. I forgot that was even placed there. Wow. Here I am talking about you got to be considerate of it, and I'm not even paying attention.
I'd like to see Maxwax use some more bucket. It's like what I was talking about earlier. Like you got bucket to deal with both C4 and grenades. It gives you that oil spill, which then with like will be an insta kill. But
It's relative to the strength of the attack that it captures, right?
yeah, and since both grenades and especially C4 are quite strong, it is like it will definitely be an insta kill. But yeah, I
Man.
don't know. It seems like he doesn't really know that that is something you can do.
Yeah, Spoon's basically just playing runaway so that you know, Max can actually run into those C4s, as we saw happen a couple of times. You know, Max, I hope this doesn't sound stupid. He's kind of rocking the Tasty Steve look today. I don't know. He's got the braids, a little bit of the face as well, the beard.
After this? Yeah.
Man, he looks a little bit like Steve. I hope that's not strange for me to say. Oh, man. Being very considerate of what stage to pick. You know, granted, if we don't go back to PS2 again, which I'm sure you've made your grievances with it before. It's going straight to Hollow Bastion.
I was going to say, if we're going through every stage, like checking them out just to go back to PS2, I'd be mad. Like, man, you're
I would've
wasting,
been pretty
all, you're
disappointed
wasting
too, now that
my
you mention it.
time. You're wasting all our times.
Wait, is Spoon making the switch?
Spoon is playing Ridley.
Wait, so both players can switch their characters?
Yeah, they can.
Interesting. Okay. Weird. I'd call this a lore battle if it wasn't for Dark Sandwich, but yeah, Ridley's a character that I'm obviously aware that like Crunch plays. I think he's.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, that's such an
I
unfortunate
wonder.
start.
It kind of looked like he like body blocked him from the ledge a little bit.
Yeah, because that can happen. You can be pushed away from instances like that. That's an unsafe dash attack. A little bit farther, you would have been able to pass him, but oh man, that grab leading to some good damage. Max just evening out the playing field on his own. There we go. Up air, tilt into up air.
Maxwax cannot land.
Yeah, Samus is a very floaty character. She's really got to work her way back down.
Every time I've said someone can't land, they've immediately landed right after.
It's a commentator curse right there.
Tough.
Alrighty, clean screw attack. Oh man, Max is having a hard time trying to get back on the stage.
That was a good up air. Perfectly spaced.
Oh man, back at you. Then again, Max has still got some work to do.
Yeah, it hasn't looked good, honestly. I imagine Spoon will probably take this game.
Alrighty, good last-minute screw attack there. Just get Spoon off of him. Yeah, Max is kind of grasping at straws here. It looks like he's kind of playing very floatily.
It's working right now, though.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Spoon's been a little more impatient this last stock, kind of like just wanting to get it done.
No, carrying him
that
all
might
the
be
way
it.
there.
And that is it, actually. If he was cool, he would have gone for something there. I would have.
I wouldn't add further salt to the wound right there if I were Spoon. You could. We've seen it happen before, but it looks like you're up next, my friend. Good luck. Ooh. I'm unfortunately not sure who Goober's up against. Oh, Goober's up against Bear, so we might see Palutena. I know he plays other characters, I just can't remember, but it's most likely going to be Palutena. Huh. Got to become prepared with these cough drops. I mean, it was a couple weeks ago where I was like, okay, yeah, this is something I like absolutely need to bring to every weekly. Focus. There we go. No? Anyways. Juicy Game Night Weekly Commentary Challenge. Darksage trying not to fix his hair challenge. Impossible. I sincerely apologize. It is what it is. We all have our own imperfections. It's what makes us human. But, taking a while to get set up here. Never mind, Goober's just making his way here. Him and that trademark SpongeBob backpack. I believe that belongs to him. He's if I'm not mistaken, he's come with a couple of SpongeBob apparel, some SpongeBob threads. I'm SpongeBob. Yeah, that's how you know it's yeah. He comes with that backpack now that I mention it. Yeah, that's how I was with my beanie. I'm not sure if I've told this on stream before, but that beanie I typically wear on my bad hair days. It would be one of them today if I were to, actually worn it today, but it is what it is. But still, that's basically what I tried to make my identity out of when I first started going out to locals, is that, like, oh, my hair looks bad today, I'll go in this beanie. I kind of look nice in this beanie, I'll probably wear it every time I go out so that people recognize me. But anyways, yeah, I was right about the Palutena pick going on small battlefield here. Both players trying to feeling each other out, brushing each other's shoulders. There we go, good Falcon dive on Shield. Being patient, very Shield, just doing it again. Almost getting a down air conversion to no avail, unfortunately. Goober remaining untouched. That was a fantastic spike into forward air right there. Taking a 0% first stock, game one. Oh my goodness. The shoulder tackle. There you go. That's the first hit that back air has been able to land against Goober here this game. That's not good. Empty jumps. That's a lot of decisions you're trying to make. Because we saw a lot of those short hops. You can go with a nair, obviously, or you could just do nothing at all and just kind of empty hop. You got aerial juggles, I got them too. I feel like those are pretty prominent in the stronger characters in this game. There you go. Again, Goober is absolutely excellent with converting. That's the second forward air we've seen in a row from just the strayest interaction. Oh, man, not quite getting the... Oh, wow, reading it. Oh, man. That was a fast game from Goober right there, taking 3 stocks against back air. I don't think this is finals. It might be. Yeah, this is winners finals, so you never know whether or not the tides will swing in one person's favor or the other. Running it straight back. You love to see that hand gesture, that wordless, like, we both know what's going on. Oh, man, switching back to the Koopa Kids. I already forgot about that, but you never know. This might. I think that hit and run play style that we saw earlier, we saw establish the first game. I think that might play a little bit to his advantage here, since Falcon always wants to be up in your face. Unfortunately, that's not going to be a problem for Goober. That's some good damage right there. Yikes. That's the thing with early percents, is that, being at a high percent is really scary, but a lower percent it can be just as, if not even scarier, due to the combo potential. And then once you get high percent, it's just more off of conversions like we've seen with Goober. Ugh. Oh, man, the armor on the Raptor boost right there. Ordered him. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, Keith looks like he's having a hard time. Oh, man, he's being very considerate. Oh, man, just grabbing those toys. You can have one. There you go, just hovering around them until the invincibility wears off. I like that. Dang. Command grab. Oh, man. Up air juggles. Missing the Raptor boost, but that was probably intentional. Probably for the better of it. No forward air conversion this time. He was a little bit too low to the ground. Excuse me. Oh, man. Yeah, Junior can skid off of that side B. Oh, man, we're back to Smash 4, ladies and gentlemen. Yikes. You hate to see it. Yeah, just buzzing around back air. Oh, what? Already? Dude. Crazy. Unbelievable. 74% from all the way over there. Not even all the way over there. He was like barely off of the ledge. The knee of justice right there. Going to Kalos? No? Kalos is legal. Yeah, Kalos is legal, obviously. Going back to good old PS2. Good old PlayStation 2. I am definitely certain I've made that reference before here on stream, but I never... Man, I can never not think of PS2 when I hear PS2. It's the DI thing I've mentioned, I think like a week or two ago on Tekken. Drive, impact, or directional influence. Pokemon Stadium 2 or PlayStation 2. That overlap is so silly. Anyways. Oh, man. Nairs for days. You thought Palutena was the only one capable? I mean, there are a couple characters, but still. Oh, man, that down tilt trajectory is not going to be very good. The sour spot forward air. Good tech there. Yeah, Keith, unfortunately, getting a little bit too over his head here. More aerial juggles in order. Oh, man, he missed it. I would have been sad if that missed, too. That would have been a quick stock. Man. Back guy's got some juggles of his own. Since use. And bouncing just at the last second. Yeah, Goober seems to be very aware of those up B burst options. Because that clown car is still a projectile. And from what I... Oh, man. Goober, again, I have to say it every time. He's doing absolutely spectacularly with these conversions to forward air. But yeah, that up B of Junior's, if I'm not mistaken, it has a little bit of wind up to it as well. I'm not sure if any other additional props it has. It appears to be pretty fast, but I'm not sure how incredibly reliable it is as a burst option. I don't think something... Unless you're playing advantage, I don't think it's something you want to throw out there when you're above your opponent either. Because, again, the Callan car can be played to the advantage. Oh, man, just whiffing a bunch of these aerial interactions. Alrighty. Those wrecking balls are very short, but they are disjointed and they do hurt. Oh, man, any clean interaction on Goober's end can clean the game right here. Unless it's a jab. But it does put him in disadvantage, so that's going to be pretty scary. Missing the down smash. Oh, man. Run up dash. We were just talking about how weak it is for Falcon, but Goober actually making it work. Falcon kick to put him all the way over there. Yet another Raptor boost, or excuse me, Falcon dive in order to close out the game for Goober 3-0 against, I almost said Spoon, Bandit Keys, America, but that's not what he's called here tonight. Anyways, man, that was scary. Goober's unhinged. Ugh. Coming back with his trademark SpongeBob threads. Not sure who we got next after this.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm back.
You really like claiming justice there with that knee, huh?
Oh, yeah. Missed my last stomp knee, though. It was very consistent with all my others.
Oh, no, dude. Crazy how, like, you were able to take, like, you know, a traditional down smash into forward air or just, like, a straight up air and to be, like, a with your eye. I feel like that's something you could do with your eyes closed up at this point.
I've struggled with that in the past. It's something I've been improving on. Like, I was watching Kurage, who is, like, the second best Japanese Falcon, and at this point, I think the second best Falcon in the world. I was watching some VODs from him the other day, and the way that he was able to convert every single stomp into a knee in the direction he needed for it to kill was wild.
Yeah, some, like, last-second stuff you got to make as well. There are a lot of decisions you got to consider.
It was insane. He would stomp, and, like, he would like instantly, like frame 1, just turn around with no momentum change and full hop knee to get like the direction he needed. And I was just like, how?
I mean,
Like, that is not easy.
I hope it doesn't sound weird, but like Japanese players in particular are kind of built differently when it comes to that.
You're kind of right.
I don't know what it is
no,
about
you're
those.
100% right. And this, especially at this point, like it's kind of been a meme in the past with the Smash Ultimate, like, oh, like player Japan, right? Like
yeah, exactly. Or like KOF player
yeah.
Mexico.
But like the last year and a half or 2 years or so, it's been 100% true. Like the Japan meta is just so far beyond the rest of the world.
I mean, in all seriousness, I do actually really appreciate how like differently it develops from that of like overseas play or just like regional play in general.
And a lot of like players here have been trying to grab stuff from them. Like, I mean, that's why I'm watching the VODs from like Jogibu and Karage, because I was feeling like for a while with like the top Falcons we had here, because, you know, for a long time Fatality was the top Falcon we had here, and we had other top Falcons. Like, obviously with Sean here, we got Andrix in Mexico and stuff. And like, whenever I'd watch them play, like the way I feel like it would almost feel like to me, it's like, to go further, do I just need to like have crazier combos, push things even further? But like, that's like, do I have to learn like the really like things that would break my hands, you know, to win? And watching then Jogibu, who is currently the best Falcon in the world from Japan, he doesn't do any of that. It made me realize that like just a strong foundation of a Falcon.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
what
probably just
matters
like
the
strong
most.
basics as well.
Like,
yeah.
I was like watching him, kind of expecting like, oh, I wonder what crazy stuff he's gonna do. He just maintained space. He up-aired people. He juggled them for as long as he could, and he up-beat out his shield, and he won. And he wins tournaments. He beats like some of the best players in the world.
I think knowing when to overexert yourself and when to stop, I think, is another good thing to consider, because I notice when you do those juggles, you kind of like stop at very particular instances that you don't like push yourself or like do anything stupid. So I think that's another good consideration.
That's something I've been working on. I thought I did really well in that set. Like, I think I'm playing really well today so far. Obviously, I just got a triple 3-stock in my winners finals match. I can be happy about that.
No, of course. Flex, you can flex.
But one thing I've been working on, I think I did really well then, is like learning when to like kind of disengage and play more smart when I need to, like not like scrambling to keep my things going when like I know my advantage is gone. Like, it can be better. I was good, and it's better to sometimes like be like, okay, I got my hits. I'm still in an advantageous position, but I'm going to step back a little bit and win the next neutral when I'm in more of an advantageous neutral position, rather than throw myself at my opponent for the chance to get reversaled. Which, that's so important, especially with any character, but especially with Falcon in this meta, where it's like he actually has to play the game, and you're playing. I have to play most of my matches against characters who don't play the game. Like, Bowser Jr. is real. Like, that was real. That was fine. But like just in general, it's like talking about how much I hate Min Min earlier. You know, it's like that character isn't playing the game. So I gotta like cool down, you know.
Yeah, up next it looks like we got Spoon and Klaus. Spoon is the snake and Klaus is...
Yeah, I think losers semifinals
every
next.
week, every single week. I always forget, like, oh, the player that we literally just saw like 15 minutes ago. What character do they play again? Every single week without fail. But it is what it is. We're going to see it in literally like a minute or two anyways, so I'll just be like, oh, yeah, duh, and just go from there. But that's just the nature of the spontaneity of fighting game commentary. It's fun.
Yeah, all right. Snake Inkling.
No,
Min
Min,
Min.
that's right.
Funny thing about that, so Snake's obviously a top tier. In some people's eyes, some people consider him even top 5. I think definitely top 10 at least.
Yeah.
But, you know, so obviously his matchup chart is good, and he doesn't lose that many matchups. Klaus plays Inkling and Min Min, which are considered 2 of Snake's worst matchups. Like, what are the chances of that? There aren't many characters who can say that they have a winning matchup on Snake, and these are 2 of them.
Well, Klaus looks like he's got a good lead, so, or excuse me.
Spoon has a good lead right now, yeah.
Brain fart, yikes.
Snake is still broken. I'm gonna say I put you know, the channel points that are on like the major streams, and you can like they do like the predictions with them. I bet all of my channel points at Battle of BC like 2 weekends ago on Doramigi, the Japanese Min to beat Hurt, the Japanese Snake, because I know this matchup's like bad for Snake. Doramigi got farmed. The Min, it was like got farmed. It was a 3-0 easy for Hurt. And I was just like, well, Snake can do it still, I guess, you know? Like, just because it's 2 of their worst matchups doesn't mean that Snake can't, like, yeah.
You know?
Like, Snake's broken. Like, it's always seeing top tier players, like, be like, oh, this is our -2. It's not your -2. It's a -1. You play a top tier. You don't know what a losing matchup is.
Yeah, people, again, we mentioned that it bears repeating every single time, but people tend to be very hyperbolic about that kind of stuff. Like, it's one of Snake's worst matchups, but that doesn't mean it's like a 10-0, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, again, like, Snake has to change his game plan. That's it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I used to be that way back when I made PT, back also when PT was, like, considered top 5. I was like, oh, yeah, these matchups are really hard. And then when I picked up Falcon, I was like, oh my gosh, I get it now. I know what a losing matchup actually is.
A slightly disadvantageous matchup to an actually disadvantageous one. Yeah,
like I play Falcon Game & Watch, and I'm like, holy crap, what do I do?
Oh, man. But yeah, like we mentioned, Spoon is doing very well. Again, redeeming himself after that set against, I can't remember who it was.
It was Mo Bear.
Oh, yeah.
But even then, he kept that one really close after that first game. It's a very different style of Snake, honestly. Like, he plays a Snake practically like a brawler. And then just every now and then decides to throw grenades.
You got to keep it traditional, you know? You got to stick to what works.
Yeah.
And then throw in some of your own stuff.
I mean, Snake is definitely one of those characters that you have so much, like, player expression. There's so many different ways you can play this character. It's just most top Snakes choose to express themselves by sitting in the corner and throwing grenades at you all game.
You know, placing C4s, throwing grenades, like you mentioned, yeah. You gotta watch out for it. You gotta. Oh man.
Oh wow, he died?
For that. Yeah.
Interesting.
Just standing in front of him, tech chasing. Yikes. Nothing? Okay. That's a short-ranged forward smash right there, unfortunately.
He wants that read so bad. Uh-oh. This is where this matchup's bad.
You never know.
You can go high now. Yeah, you should be
fine.
There you go.
Oh, man. Emergency up air all the way down there. Just do it again!
Do it again!
Just do it again!
Oh, that move is so funny.
The literal Florida hitbox. It's unbelievable. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, oh, that's funny. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. It's true. Man, oh man. Yeah, those the up smash into the forward tilt option select we saw a little bit of, because earlier we saw an up smash into the side tilt actually hitting and then killing, but we saw up smash side tilt getting shielded to lock your opponent into place by getting hit by the up smash missile. So that's what I wanted to see more of.
It's kind of crazy how that up tilt has never ended up getting nerfed in the entire lifespan of this game.
It's a good like emergency burst option, but like for some reason it's just like particularly good.
So yeah, let's give Snake like a frame 6, like practically safe vertical killing option that like makes it so that you literally just can't land on him ever. It's also gigantic.
I gotta look up the brawl image.
Yeah. You know the reason for that? It was because in Brawl, apparently, when they were like making the game, his model he was supposed to be like bigger than he ended up being.
Oh yeah, that's
and
right.
So, like the hitbox stayed the same, but they made him like Snake as a character, his model smaller.
Yeah.
But they didn't change the hitbox.
It's like how Bayonetta's supposed to be like 6 feet tall, but ends up being like kind of smaller than she actually is. Man.
Ooh, yep.
It also reminds me of how, like, in certain Brawl screenshots, Snake has more, like, articulated CQC throws against certain characters, but, like, they couldn't have that in the final game. Just interesting beta stuff right there. There you go. Spoon working that set play, just choke holding his opponent through advantage. Oh no, just getting caught by that down air at the last second.
He wants up tilt so bad. He wants it so bad.
We were just talking about how strong it is, so like for as much as you can meme on it, it's a good tool regardless.
It's amazing.
And just keeping him on the ground. There we go. This is what the matchup we were talking about was. You got to work your way in. Good shield against that dash attack right there. Cool. Oh man, the C4 was just above him.
These empty hops by Spoon are actually kind of crazy. Like he's tomahawking with Snake.
Is that something you normally not do with it?
Not really. At least I haven't seen it that much. Although again, I usually see top Snakes just stand in the corner and throw grenades.
You got to get those hit confirms in. Dodging against the up smash and the up tilt. All the way over there. Hello down there. Oh man. Watch out for the grenade. There you go. And both players just kind of swirling around each other. I wouldn't blame either of them, honestly.
Yeah, a lot of swinging happening, and no one wants to get hit.
Especially if you're someone like Spoon who wants to throw out that up tilt.
Do it again.
It's like a comedy
Do it again.
punchline. Oh man, Lois remembered the time when I got up tilted by Snake. Oh man, unfortunately not right now. Watch out for the C4 there. Oh, there it is. Just throw it down and wake up. Throw it
More.
out. Oh,
More.
Jesus.
We love up tilt. It's such a funny move.
Looking to grab, unfortunately. Putting Spoon further into disadvantage. This isn't looking very good.
He's doing a good job at landing far away when going high. Resetting. I think Klaus could probably do a little bit of better job like punishing those landings. But obviously has the lead right now.
I think if you were to play a mid-range game against Snake, I think it'd be better than long range, since long range is where Snake also wants to be. So if you were to like disrupt his comfort zone a little bit more, I think Spoon would really have to adapt to that. Well, then again, Snake has a couple of mid-range options, but if you like play just outside of that with Min-Min's arms.
Oh, he's,
Oh no! Yeah, you got to take advantage of that linearity on their recovery. That, like you mentioned, yikes.
Yeah, caught the double jump with that nair. That is a very unique Snake.
That was risky going all the way down there in the blast zone just to ensure that. Yeah, because it's the grapple, isn't it?
Yeah, the tether.
Yeah. The tether, that's what it's called. Yeah. It's been a while. And after that, Spoon is playing against Maubert, and whoever plays Maubert. Excuse me. I always do that. I always say whoever plays the winner. Wait. You know what I mean.
Yeah. So
I'm sure y'all at home are following along, so just making sure things stay consistent.
Spoon gets his rematch against Maubert.
No rematch,
And
that's
the
right.
winner of that plays me. It doesn't feel like this tournament should be, like, kind of over. You're doing stuff. You camped? Oh. You were camping? That's your camping, Snake?
Running up and up tilting?
I need to see your rushdown, Snake.
Give me a planet to do that.
Don't worry, just get the grands. You can do it to me.
I'll do it to you, but you can't too.
That's true, I do. Although I love the Snake matchup. Oh, that's one of my favorite matchups in the whole game. I go wild off stage. I can get confirmed Falcon punches on Snake. It's hilarious.
That was such a blunt answer he gave me. Running up and up tilting? Yeah. Oh, man.
I don't know. This tournament's gone by. Like, it doesn't really feel like it should be over to me.
How so?
Like, I've only played 2 matches.
And it's a smaller bracket than
Yeah.
usual, so. I'm not getting a run back still. Should be fun. Cardinal. My tummy hurt. Oh, there's the crumb. Oh, man. Switched to Chrom at the last second. Curious to see this. He's a character I have not seen that much of. I'm a Roy boy. All these Chrom loyalists. I don't think anybody. No one's ever claimed that Chrom is ever better than Roy.
Ah, crap. I missed the closing of Sarku in the food court.
Oh, darn it.
That was going to be my dinner.
Oh, man. That was the thing. That was a couple weeks ago where, like, I left early. Like, one, because my throat was a little sore, and, like, I knew that, like, I had to get something to eat before the place is closed down, so that's always a pain in the ass.
Day ruined a little bit.
Oh.
I'm hungry. Oh, well.
There are some substitutions you can make, hopefully. Just poking away at those shields.
Right, so
This is the aggressive rush
oh,
down that we were talking about earlier.
Oh, no. You know.
Oh, no, those are the Chromisms. Yeah, there's literally nothing you can do about that.
That's
Yikes.
tragic. As soon as, like, that first uppy had to happen, I knew. Chrom is kind of bad off stage.
I mean, that's never been a secret, honestly. So,
The coldest take you'll hear today.
but yeah, this is the rush down that we were talking about while Spoon was over here on the mic. There you go. The pivot side tilt. Yeah, side tilt can really hurt with both Chrom and Roy.
They're so strong.
They have that crunch to them when you land them as well. Good parry there. There you go, covering the roll.
They're so strong. They hit such a good arc. They're really good moves.
Damn sword characters. I wish Chrom wasn't really the way he was. I wish he wasn't an Echo fighter. I wish he was more of his own character. I've wanted this character in Smash 4 when I was like 12, so like seeing him here and he's just a palette swap. It's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. We've had years to talk about how disappointing that is, but I just want to vocalize it again.
They were like, let's take Roy and give him a horrendous recovery. And that's who you
And
get.
even worse recovery than the one he already has, because the one he has isn't great. Yeah, just barely missing that explosive flame. Just, oh man. Unfortunately, still not going in his favor, though. More Nair juggles. In other news, the sky is blue. Up tilt, no juggle, unfortunately.
49% off of one move.
Oh, the disjoint, though.
Yeah, he spaced
wasn't
it
close
really
enough.
well that time.
Yikes. Yeah, that Nair is safe, too, so you could just throw it out, right? Just launching him all the way back. That trajectory, it's similar to Captain Fuckin's down tilt. Nuh-uh. You're not coming back from that, my friend. I'm sorry.
Come on, no. That's so freaking sad, dude.
Too bad for you.
Every day, I thank God that I do not have a hitbox on my recovery.
Oh, my goodness. That's what that is, huh?
like, obviously, Chrom's is even worse than others, but just, like, you know, the characters where it's like, I don't know, let's take Joker, for example. He's got Arsene. Any character with a hitbox in the recovery, he runs off stage, he counters it, they auto-die. Like, that just sounds so not fun to me.
Man. I think if the matchup were a little differently, I don't think it would have been as severe, but still, point still stands.
I know Chrom Incineroar is also like really bad for Chrom for that reason.
Yeah.
He just revenges over and over again. Yeah, I do agree with the snake switch. But honestly, like,
damage.
he was doing really well with the snake in the last two games of the last set. I was kind of surprised he didn't start snake.
We wanted to see that rushdown play.
I guess.
But live and learn, I guess. Yeah, Spoon not fortunately finding a opportunity in order to lay on the damage. Oh no, that's so tragic! Oh my goodness,
dude.
Reflecting it,
so crazy.
running away from it, and then running back.
Dude, it was the snake brain. He had the dash attack.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Spoon needs to play particularly patiently. He's got to do more of those dash blocks that
Oh
we
my
saw. Granted, if he
gosh.
got the granted if he got the space between the two.
This is not looking good for Spoon. Mo Bear is having fun right now.
Oh man. Yeah, grab catching the landing at the last second in order to keep an advantage. Having tasted your own medicine, throwing that grenade back at you. Whiffing the dash attack in order for Spoon to get an advantage, hopefully. A lot of empty jumps from both players. Yikes! Yeah, it looks like Cypher only has one hit of armor. Yikes. It's not good. Hopefully you don't want to make this a 3-stock.
It might be just a repeat of game 1 from their winner's
initial set, yeah. The run up tilt, because why not? As we established earlier.
Forward air, forward air. That move used to be also extremely stupid, and now it's just good.
Oh man, Six side tilt got nerfed into the ground. Well, I mean, it's still a good tool. It's got a lot of knockback to it. And trapping him with more up smashes. It's the Snake specialty right there. Whiffing the up tilt.
Do it again!
He did it again, unfortunately, with shield.
Do it a 3rd time.
There you go, getting on slight disadvantage for whatever, as much as that means.
Do it again.
Oh
Do it again.
no, he missed it.
Oh.
You see that? You see that? We have to bring it up every time, that disjointed up air.
It is quite the up air.
Just Palutena being herself and looking pretty, and just like, that's an attack. That's just her.
Whenever there's the threat of a Palutena, I say, no battlefield, please. I do not want you to do an up air juggle and kill me at 50% off the top platform. Remember the good old days when Yoshi's story was legal?
Oh man.
Boy. Die even earlier.
I forgot about that. Lilat Assault isn't legal, is it?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Some places have been trying to bring it back, but I find it hard to get the entire community on board with that.
Yeah, Coney has a video on changing the Smash meta. I haven't seen it in a while, but he mentioned making Lilat legal again.
Honestly, I'd be okay with it, personally. Like, I'm kind of bored of the stage list. Like, Lilat's different, you know? And I'm okay with different.
Alrighty, more dash blocking from Spoon. That's what we want to see here. There you go, good Nair conversion into up tilt for that good damage. Jumping just above the auto reticle, just slipping right
and that
by
time
it.
right below it.
Oh,
Blowing himself up.
you win some, you lose some. Goodness gracious. Running up dash, putting him at a disadvantage. Oh, man.
And I gotta say, if this is what Spoon calls camping, he's way too honorable of a person. like, like this guy, he's interacting.
Gonna Akita missile to scare him. It also has a hitbox when it lands. Already run up dash attack, unfortunately not gonna kill. Akita missile not doing the job due to the barrier. Failing to get the 2-frame.
That one's gonna
There you
kill
go.
him.
Reading the counter. Yeah, I got the first stock.
That counter was a little greedy.
That's something I used to do online all the time.
Oh yeah.
It worked, so like, why not?
Yeah, that is definitely the elite smash option kind of thing.
I played Roy too, so like it was particularly strong. There you go. Okay then. Spoon again playing very patiently with those shields. Not much you can do about it when you're on a platform. Oh man, there, that counter paid off that time. Jumping just above the C4 just before it detonated. Oh goodness. You gotta regain your ground. I think Snake's one of the only characters that I can think of that actually benefits from hovering above the stage for as long as he does.
Yeah, another one that comes to mind for me is Rob. Although Rob doesn't need it as much as Snake does because he can also recover low for super free. Well, for Snake, it's like you kind of have to because if you recover low, you get spiked and die. But Rob, he can recover low fine, and he can recover high and do that too.
especially recently, I don't know if you've seen this, like it was maybe like a month or two ago, but Anathema found out that for Rob, when he is up being, if he like does an aerial right out of his up B, it's like even way safer than it
Oh my
normally is.
gosh,
Yeah.
additional properties.
Yeah, it's weird. They just discovered that. Like,
So
like
silly.
so if you do like Nair, which is already, you know, Rob Nair, pretty
Yeah.
much unpunishable. If you Nair out of up B, it's like +2.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah, it's really, really stupid.
It's like the auto-canceling windows. I was like just thinking about like how I felt when I discovered that for the first time. I'm like, oh, that's something to consider. Oh man, that's so silly. Unfortunately, those hoops and hollers are unfortunately not for this Smash set going on right now. But Spoon is doing pretty good. He's doing much better than those last two games he was doing.
It's honestly just been a repeat. These last two games have been a repeat of the first set.
You need to get your feet wet a little bit in order to know what you're dealing with. But Bear is at a high percentage here. Any good read, any good up tilt. I was if I had said that any sooner. Oh my goodness. I wanted to make sure I cleared my throat beforehand for the extra additional like joke reinforcement, but
Gotta be ready for that.
it is what it is.
We love up tilt. We love it.
We like up tilt. Going to Battlefield. Like we were just talking about, this is home turf for Palutena.
Oh yeah, I guess we are. I wouldn't personally. I wouldn't, but you know, if he wants to. I know there are times that like stage choice, even if it's like a really good stage for one or the other, it's like it can balance out, you know.
You want to play that way? Sure, me too.
This is exactly why I wouldn't have let Palutena go to Battlefield. Already starting off with the juggles.
Good spot dodge just at the last second to dodge that 4-air. Trading places here.
Ooh,
Okay.
good C4.
Are those up tilts? Up smashes. Up directions. Ugh, a lot of directions. There's a lot of... Ooh.
He's jumping around. They're both jumping around.
Triple to get down. Oh, there you go. Landing it right on his head. At the right place at the right time.
Like perfect. Weak up air. Doing 12% still. It's crazy.
Yeah, back air's got to really navigate around these platforms, especially when he's above Spoon. Oh, man. That lingering dash attack.
Spoon's had some really good directional air dodges down onto these platforms just to narrowly avoid these Palutena aerials.
Detonating the C4 for not sure what the intention was there.
Yeah, Spoon did a great job holding center stage that stock. And now he's on a 3-1 stock lead. We're on the verge of a game 5.
Damn. Spot dodging his way back to the ledge. Yikes.
Yeah, that is definitely going to do it. That throw is so strong.
Yeah, some back throws are built different than others. You got Sonic, you got Ness, among others. Palutena's one of them, apparently.
Yep. Very, very strong.
Tangible
Ivy Sword,
Fearless.
another.
Oh man, that up smash keeping him in place on that platform. Your movement's so much more restricted when you're on platforms.
Spoon's just done such a good job holding center stage, and he's just maintaining that center stage. Like, I have a hard time.
There you go,
Yep.
properly blocking the ledge get up.
I was going to say, I have a hard time seeing him lose this game with the way he's been holding that center stage, and sure enough, he did not lose the game. In fact, a 2 stock. So we have got game 5.
Yeah, it looks like that stage pick that back air Cho has actually played to his detriment.
I doubt it.
Enough. You sure?
I doubted the stage pick. I apologize, Spoon. You were right.
Running it straight back yet again. Yeah, Kalos obviously got those walls, so I'm not sure what that would do for either character. I don't like this song.
No. I know.
some people won't like me for this take, but I do not care for Pokemon music in general.
It depends. I'm more nostalgic. I mean, it's unfortunately mostly due to nostalgia, but that's its own discussion. But it really depends. I mean, I think it has to do with how much PS2 that we play on, so it could be due to the oversaturation of that.
Definitely doesn't help.
Yeah, hearing Zinnia's theme over and over and over again. Oh boy. I like Route 10.
I was about to say I like Route 10. That's like probably the one I like the most.
Oh man, the last second. Yeah, getting the taste of your own medicine, just throwing projectiles while you're disadvantaged. Just outside of the range of that auto reticle. Clean forward, everybody. You got to work a lot harder than that to get Snake down to stock. There you go. It's a real tug of war here. What would you call an opposite tug of war when you're actually trying to push your opponent away? Like a sumo wrestle?
Yeah, I was gonna like a wrestle or something.
Yikes. There you go.
Whoa.
Last minute grenade explosion.
I wonder if
Oh!
that Nikita was a misinput.
Nice.
The roll behind grab, back throw, that is the Palutena player special. Time for 80% off of Nair.
The last minute Cypher in order to save him.
Ooh, he puts himself in the corner with that dash attack.
Oh man, just jumping above and using the down air.
This has gone south so quickly.
Oh
for
no,
Spoon.
this ain't gonna be
so
good.
Well.
Unless he uses an explosive flame. Oh yikes, using the C4
Oh,
just at the
nice.
last second in order to save himself.
Oh, it doesn't even matter.
Unfortunately,
Oh, he's alive.
Not quite. It doesn't look good though. Oh man, the last minute dash attack.
I thought at first that back air hit him. I think the invincible shield went through the back air.
Oh man, that
Oh,
up air covers
yeah.
too much space.
Just not letting up right now.
The floor is lava. Spoon's having a yeah. Back air's catching on a lot more to those dash blocking, so he's using a lot more throws. Oh man, just constricting that space, that back air can move him, but it's not a problem for him.
That forward air.
Maintaining his composure. Empty jumps. More up airs, because why not?
Ooh. Oh, should have this. No. I thought that was going to be it.
And again, constricting a lot of that space, both on the ground and in the air with those projectiles of his, those explosives. Oh no, it's working against his favor now. That's not good. Getting a little bit too in over his head. Oh no. Yeah, Spoon's not going to make it out alive, is he?
Yeah, this juggle is
Even then, he's got an
everlasting.
entire sock, unless he really turned
Back
into a
there.
Buddhist. Oh. Up tilt? No. Yikes.
Yeah, here anything, any hit will kill now.
Ah, yikes.
That's
there
one
it is.
that's one of them, you know. All right, I play.
Alright, good luck, sir.
Hide from the light.
I'm going to use the restroom really quickly. I will be right back in about like a minute or two. Game started a lot quicker than I was anticipating. They're picking the Sora. Yeah, we saw a little bit of this Sora like about a month ago. So a character that Goober has stated isn't really picked as much. I was in the restroom this whole time, so I haven't been able to see how this match has led up to this point so far. So I can't really say for sure as to what each character's game plan is, especially on Sora's end. Very flexible character. You can play him in quite a variety of manners. Very floaty too, so you got to be very careful with where you place those aerials. Again, it's crazy to me that Sora's in this game. We don't need any more sword fighters anyways. Where's Sora? Here he is. There he is, clean back air. Back air maintaining his, his space. The hiccups are starting to get to me at the worst possible time. This happened on Saturday. There you go, you got those juggles. That's the Sora bread and butter right there. Just like in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, he's got that that nest over him. There you go, switching sides. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. Yeah. There you go. I was just about to mention the up smash's lack of recovery, so you can just kind of throw it out there and do anything you want, regardless of whether or not it whiffs. So there you go. Carefully approaching. Ooh, boy. You got to use those Falcon dives on interactions like that. He's not going to make it from there, is he? Oh, man, missing the down air, but the down tilt's going to close it out. Yeah, back air's the loser in this situation, so. There you go, jab locks, there you go. Into the reset and the throw. Not gonna be a problem for Goober. Locking him into place again with that jab. Okay. Oh, wow! That's what he, I swear. He threw out multiple, man, what do they call it? Foreshadowing? He threw out multiple stray up smashes all throughout tonight, and now we see why, just in case your opponent wants to run into it. It's not like you can punish it while it's happening, though, too, because of the, like, the disjointed the hitbox. Because, again, it doesn't have any recovery, so it's not like you can just, like, attack it during. Yeah, Marbacker looks like he wants to. Yeah, he wants those aerial attacks to lead into those juggles. A little bit too far off the ground in order to get the reset that he needs to continue the combo. Oh, my friends! I like that Sora impression that I did last time I was on comms. Juggling him in the air with up airs. Unfortunately, like I stated before, those aerials are kind of floaty, so not much you can do off of those unless you're really close to the ground. There you go. Not going to be a problem for Goober, though. There it is. Unfortunately, it's not going to kill, though. More juggles. Again, Goober not overexerting himself, only 2 of them, and then he backs away. Yikes. Okay. No conversion there. The spot dodge is going to make it whiff. Not spot dodge, the directional air dodge. Lock it and punish. Duck and weave. Pop, pop, bam. Oh, man. Morebacker not really overcommitting there. Going for the grab reset. Oh, man, he was a little bit too floaty around that ledge there. Goober's not at a good percent either. I'm not aware of Sora's kill options besides, like, obviously a side smash. Smash attacks are significantly harder to land, ironically enough, in higher level play, so it's not like you could just throw them out. Unless you're Goober and you could just, like, you know, throw out random straight up smashes. Oh, man. Dodging out of that last of that jab. There you go, converting off of that in order to get another forward air kill. Empty jump into grab into more combo opportunities for Hamburger. I almost called him Hamburger. Even more of those. Ending it off with an air, that's a good way to have the cherry on top. You don't want to get too far away from the ledge. That recovery's not great. Oh, wow. Raptor boost to chase the side smash. Side special. Yeah, it's the directions. Brrr. The side thing. It's not like I could just say, you know what I mean. It's like, what were you talking about? Oh, there you go. He released shield just a little bit too soon to get caught by that Falcon kick. Goober up 2 games. 1 more, we'll call it a night. But never say never. You never know when he might make a Palutena switch or something. Stitch into Sora. Sticking to him. I said stitching because I wanted to say switching for some reason, but I had to say sticking, so stitching came out. Aren't words amazing? Show me your moves. Come on. Oh man, more of those juggles. You love to see it. Okay. It's like in a rhythm. I like it. It's like metronomic. All the way up to 69 %. Missing the up smash due to the air dodge. Now, this is a good lead-in for back air for Mobear. I think I should just call him Mobear and just call it how I see it. Oh man, he still has yet to land a single hit on him so far. That floatiness is kind of contributing towards this hit and run that he's playing. And that's what we saw out of him with his Bowser Jr., so it's not completely uncharacteristic of Mobear. Oh no, the last hit of the up B is on the other side. That would have killed if it weren't for that. The raw back air, unfortunately not going to kill. Not at a high enough percentage. Oh no, he's a little bit too low! You don't want to overexert yourself, he's too dead. He's already dead. Oh wow. No conversion off of that. The knockback is a little bit too severe in order to get anything off of that. Those are some split seconds reaction right there. More short hops. What's a Captain Falcon without hopping a million times in a row? Nothing. No tuck chases, no nothing. There you go. The last hit will do it for real, for real. Oh man, the footstool. Nothing fancy though. Just to keep his head in the game. No juggles, unfortunately. Yeah, you can't really short hop with Sora, can you? He's a little bit too low to the ground. You either want to commit fully or not at all. It's that KOF knowledge right there. No read on the side smash, unfortunately. That would have hurt too. Sword side smash does a little bit. There you go, clean back air. Goober at tournament point right now so far. Mobear has been doing pretty good, so it wouldn't be impossible. Yeah, both players are just kind of brushing shoulders with each other right now. Yeah, that's the thing with Sora's magic, is that all of them have their own very particular situational uses. Like Blizzard is very short-ranged. Thundaga has its own blind spots as well.
Take this!
Yeah, when it comes to butting heads, Raptor Boost has the better priority, especially with that armor that it has. It's hard for me not to sing along with all the great songs that Smash has. Oh, whiffed Raptor Boost. Oh man. Just a little bit too soon of an aerial. Yeah, you're going to want to chase all the way once you have your opponent above you as Sora. That little bit of wind-up time on that jump that he has. All these extra Falcon dives. Not quite there. Goober's picking his battles. Was he? There it is, closing it out with a disjointed Falcon kick. The only disjoint that Captain Falcon has. Goober's trademark Captain Falcon taking another Smash Ultimate here at Juicy Game Night Weekly. Man, oh man. But Bear did a good job with that Sora, especially in that last game. Man, it was just really piling it on. Because Sora has a lot of those, like, that situationalness and that that floatiness of his jump and all that. So it's very particular, very specific. I'm not sure whether or not Goober has any of his words of his own before we close out for tonight. I think it's best if we do so soon because every single week I have to mention it. I'm still not good at these. So it depends on whether or not we play it by ear with the staff here at Juicy Game Night. Yeah, it doesn't look like Goober's he's probably going to get something to eat. So I think we'll just close it out for tonight. Thank you all for joining us here at Juicy Game Night at Versus Games. You know the whole deal. Follow us on Twitter at Juicy Game Night. Other social media platforms, we just recently uploaded the VODs from CEO Vito as well as the previous months. So you can check that out. And until then, we'll hopefully see you next week for more Juicy Game Night here at Versus Games. Keep us posted on Twitter to know what game we're streaming. That's it. Goodbye.